Hi, I thought you might like to join me here in the yoga garden for a quick little practice. This is the day before the fall equinox, and it's a very special time. And I think I like to think of the fall equinox, the spring equinox is the same, I guess, in this respect, that everything's equal. We get an equal amount of daylight hours to evening hours, and everywhere across the planet, we are all experiencing that exact same sunset and sunrise time. So it's kind of a time for us to step back and contemplate, the wisdom of nature, how nature naturally brings balance. And I thought we could do a few things just to kind of celebrate that time of year. I had a little accident in my kitchen, wasn't being mindful. So there's some things that I'm restricted from doing, but uh, maybe we can figure some movement out anyway. And it's a great teaching opportunity that regardless of where you find yourself, especially with different physical things that can go wrong in your body, a lot of people in our world associate yoga with exercise or being able to stretch in a certain way or move in a certain way. Yoga is really not about the physical. We start with the physical, it's the portal in, but it doesn't mean that if you have physical limitations that you are prohibited or blocked from experiencing some of this amazing yoga wisdom and yoga sensation. So I'm going to move over to my mat. Please come with me, and we're going to start just for this really short little practice in a standing position. So let's readjust our equipment here. Make sure the angle of our camera is okay. And come to mountain pose. So for mountain pose, see if you can find your feet in a parallel position and press each foot equally into the earth. Wiggle your toes and make a real imprint into wherever you're standing. If it's on your sticky mat, then make a real imprint there. We're just going to move a little bit with the arms as we breathe. We want to really make sure that we're balanced and planted into the ground. During the fall, winds can pick up, things are drying in the garden. It can be a destabilizing time. So let's use our yoga practice to find that balance, to really plant our feet and stay firmly rooted. At the same time, we want to absorb and appreciate those last few rays of sunshine. So let's inhale, lift the arms as much as is comfortable. Exhale, connect your palms if you can. I can't all the way. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, embracing all life has to offer. And then exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. This is helping to bring awareness to your life force, how you're breathing, and also helping to ground you into the physical body. Okay. And then let's open up the arms and turn the palms out as you inhale and turn the palms down as you exhale. Do that 2 more times. And I'm going to adjust my position so you can see from the side, but I want you to keep doing this with your arms, but just step one of your legs back into a lunge, then pivot on the back foot, let the whole back foot come down, and then continue to inhale, turn the palms up, and exhale, turn the palms under. So for those of you that do yoga quite a bit, you'll notice this is the warrior one stance. We'll just do this for 1 more breath and then we'll switch sides. Let's come back to the mountain pose and just kind of rest for a moment. Appreciate the asymmetry of that last posture. Then step the other foot back. Pivot on the ball of the foot so the whole foot's on the floor, the front knee's bent. And again, moving at the same breathing pattern. Inhale, breath opens, and exhale, and go under with the palms. A few more breaths like this, staying grounded into the earth, allowing the earth to really receive the weight of your body, but at the same time starting to really breathe and open into the upper body, staying present for that sunshine in the upper body. Come back to mountain pose and please turn to face the long edge of your mat. We're going to come into some simple triangle type movements, Trikonasana. We're going through a practice very quickly here. It's just a little kind of wake-up practice, maybe midway through your day or first thing in the morning. And it's really not something that we're going to linger a lot at any one posture. So you don't need to go terribly deep. The benefits are felt as soon as you bring that mindful attention to the different aspects of our yoga experience today. So taking my legs a little bit further apart than what they would be obviously in mountain pose, not too far apart. I'm going to take the right leg and I'm going to turn the right leg out. When the right leg's turned out, I can have a little bend into that knee. That would be fine. I don't want to hold anything rigid. And then let's move with the breath again. Inhale, turn the palms out just like you did in the last posture. But this time as you exhale, leave the arms the way they are, but tip to the side. And then inhale, come back up. And then exhale, tip to the side. Now next time we come over, we might change up the movement with the arms a little bit. So stay grounded in your feet. This is the exhale. And on the inhale, you might take the arm over top of the ear. And on the exhale, you might bring it back to touch the sacrum. Inhale, sweep the arm up over the ear. And exhale, touch back at the sacrum. And maybe one more time like that. And this time as you inhale, come all the way up, turn the feet parallel. And again, we'll just pause for a moment, feeling grounded through the legs, through the feet, allowing the earth to receive your full body weight. But at the same time, there might be more emphasis on breathing now. There might be more room to fill in the lungs. You might feel more open to that sunshine energy. Let's turn the other leg. Remember, the knee can be easily bent if you want to. You're not overdoing this whole stretching thing through the hips. It's really not our emphasis today. Inhale, open the chest. Keep the chest opened as you exhale into an easy Trikonasana. And we'll move back and forth a couple more times here. And one of the lovely things about practicing outside is that you can maybe be a little bit more aware of your natural environment, where human beings really do plug in. Good. Let's come into this Trikonasana one more time, and then we'll hold the shape with the lower body well grounded into the earth. But as we inhale, take the top arm over, and then as you exhale, take the hand behind. And what we want to do here on this inhale is really breathe into that top lung, the upper lung. Really using this movement as a way to extend and really laterally lengthen the side body. One last time. And then we can come back up to a parallel feet position. Now again, we don't want to really think too much about straining into deep postures in this very quick little vinyasa practice. So you might want to have your legs a little further apart if forward folds are a struggle for you. If you're one of my flexible friends and forward folds are very easy for you, bring your feet a little closer together just for a little bit of challenge. And then make sure that your knees are quite bendy. If your feet turn out slightly, that's fine. We're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, come halfway forward. Hands could come onto the floor. If you have yoga blocks, you can have your hands on yoga blocks. I always have a chair handy when I practice, so the chair could be here as well. And then when you're ready, inhale, lengthen the chest forward. As you exhale, bend one knee. Make sure the knee's pointing in the same direction as the toes, and just stretch a little bit to that direction. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, stretch a little bit in the other direction. So I'm doing what we might call side lunges here. And I'm just really exploring lengthening the inner line of my leg from the ball of the foot at the big toe side, right up the inseam of my pants into the pelvic floor. I'm just going to go to each side one more time. And then as you inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, gather the belly in, so you've got support from the front of the body, and come up to a standing position. Let's return to our mountain pose just for a breath. Notice how we feel. So that was a very short, very kind of practice. You could do it even when your finger is sliced open in your kitchen or when you don't have a lot of time. So I hope you can incorporate that into your day now and again. And I hope you really are able to use that to really energize your day, really connect to your body and your breath. And happy equinox, happy fall.